Thank you, Occupy Nashville. Oh, sorry. Wrong rally. Oh, you folks actually took a bath. Oh, I see. All right. Well, great to have you out here. Good gracious. I mean, we got a great crowd for a Saturday afternoon. I know there's a lot of other things you could be doing, but we're glad you're here. And I've got my eyeballs on some of these Gibson guitars. I feel like if I talked about them enough, they'd give me one, but it hasn't happened yet, but we're working on that. These folks, I'm telling you, these people have created more jobs than Obama did with $1 trillion. And you know that? And it didn't cost you, the taxpayer, anything for Gibson to create jobs. So what the heck is going on when you got federal, whatever you want to call them? What is it? Since when do the fish people have guns? I don't understand this. I mean, we got the fish and wildlife folks busting in with guns and cutting off the security cameras inside Gibson so that nobody can see what's going on, so they can take away a bunch of wood. Why? Because it was an endangered species? No, because it wasn't finished in India. So I guess if we gave the jobs to India, the Obama administration would be thrilled. That's his jobs program, it ain't mine. So we've got a little taste in Nashville about what this jobs program and this jobs bill is all about. It's about more jobs going somewhere else other than where they should be going. And the government is not there to create jobs. The government is there to get out of the way so that you folks out there, the entrepreneurs of America, can create jobs and get this economy back going like it should be going. And we're not going to be able to do that as long as people are busting down doors and taking people's wood. It's just ridiculous. So we're here today for a little pushback, a little peaceful pushback. Nobody's going to get violent. Nobody's going to get hurt. We're not going to doo-doo on anybody's car like they did up in Wall Street with Occupy Wall Street, although it's kind of hard to tell the people from the defecation up there, but I think the defecation doesn't smell nearly as bad, but that's my own opinion. You folks came out here because you feel passionate about a cause. And we've got people up in different places that are occupying whatever. They need to go and try to occupy a job. And I guarantee you, the fastest way to disperse that crowd is for somebody to walk through with job applications. They're going to run the other way. But you folks are what make America work, because here you are on your day off when you could be doing something else, watching a ball game, going to a ball game, taking it easy, hanging out in the sun. I just saw somebody jump in the pool over there with all their clothes on. I'm not sure if it's getting a little too rowdy. It's a little warm, I understand that, but how many of you folks actually have jobs? Wow. Wow. How many of you thank Obama that you have a job? What? This one guy here. Okay. So we are here to push back on an overbearing government that doesn't understand which side of the bread it's buttered, and we are the butter for this economy. You are the folks that make this economy work. It's not the folks that make it fretboards in India, for crying out loud. I mean, we get blank fretboards over here for Gibson. Let these folks make it. So it's all about creating jobs in America. And you don't do that with a bunch of stimulus money for somebody to go out and repave a road for the next 6 months and then that job be gone. It is about cutting taxes, lowering regulations so this economy can get back on its feet again. And that's not what's happening in Washington, D.C. They have a fundamental misunderstanding. I was talking with somebody who said that they knew somebody that met with the president about this jobs bill, and these were business leaders, and he says, the president says to us, well, why don't you just hire some folks? And he says, why don't we hire some folks? Yeah, hire some folks, just hire some people. And he's going, well, that's not the way it works. You don't just go hire somebody. They got the cart before the horse here, folks. I mean, it's a matter of creating demand and the people going out and wanting to buy things, and then you start adding on employees so that you can keep up with the demand. And they don't understand that. They think you add the employees first. It's like a field of dreams. Build it and they will come. I don't think that's the way we work in this country. We reach out to the people as far as the demand is concerned. And once the people understand that it's okay to start buying again, that the government's not going to raise their taxes, that the government regulations aren't going to go in there and wipe companies out, then people will start buying again. Matter of fact, how many of you, of course, you heard the story about Steve Jobs passing this week. What a great entrepreneur. He was a liberal, I understand that, but he was also an entrepreneur. And we got the folks up there at Occupy Wall Street or whatever that are there on their MacBook Pros and their iPhones and everything else, and they're talking about how corporations are evil. And I'm going, well, how'd you get there? Well, we took Southwest Airlines Corporation. What are you wearing today? Well, we got this polo shirt on, Corporation. Did you stop by Starbucks on your way to the protest? Yeah, Corporation. You going to McDonald's afterwards? Corporation. Everywhere you look, corporations would employ a lot of people out there. And corporations are not inherently evil. Corporations are just like people. There's some good, there's some bad. They're up there protesting against Wall Street, which is where the corporations are not even headquartered. That's where they trade stock for the corporation so they can get extra capital, so they can expand and actually hire folks. But at the epicenter of the Occupy Wall Street, Occupy Nashville crowd is the MoveOn.org crowd, it's the Peace and Justice crowd, it's the Michael Moore crowd, and we will not allow these people to co-opt the real protest, which is what we're doing today, and the Tea Party protest. They're trying to bring the Tea Party into the Occupy, whatever they're going to occupy. Don't fall for it, because these people are not your friends. The Tea Party is a grassroots, get back to the basics, get back to the founding fathers movement. That's what the Tea Party's all about. And these people want to, by Alex Jones and the rest of the socialists/communists up there that are running this thing, want to emulate the Tea Party. They want to draw on what it was we were able to do as a Tea Party, and they want to have some of that success for themselves. But what they don't understand is there's a fundamental difference between them and us. And that is, we happen to love this country. We don't hate this country. We happen to understand how it works. We love capitalism. We don't hate capitalism. Capitalism has pulled more fannies out of the ditch in this world than anything on earth. It's not a perfect system, but it's the best system that's ever been devised, because you are able to work and save and chug along and make something for yourself. And you can go from starting a computer company in your garage at $1,300 to being a multi-billionaire if you have the vision, the drive, and if you have America. And that's what it all boils down to. That can't happen anywhere else but here, and we won't allow them to take that away from us. Now back to Gibson. Here's a company that's employing people. They're making great guitars, right? It's all about the quality. You know the reason I don't have a Gibson guitar? I can't afford one. That's how good they are. If they were just a piece of junk, then they would hand them out like candy today. These are fantastic instruments, and they have a long, storied history in America. And they have a long, storied history of being made in America by Americans. Isn't that a heck of a note? Heck of a note, I like it. Gibson, heck of a... Okay, I'm here all week, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, what we're here to do is to show the people of America and show our federal government, it's time we start pushing back. You don't come into our house and start confiscating wood just because some folks in India didn't get a chance to finish it. You don't come here and run over an American institution like Gibson and not hear from people like you and me. And let me tell you what else. Once this president and this administration are gone, then there will be no more raids on Gibson. I'm sick and tired of having an administration that is at war with its own people. I'm sick of an administration that's at war with corporate America, that's at war with the people who actually produce and work and make this freaking country what it is today. We can't have people in the White House who are always taking instead of giving, that are always trying to find a way to rob from this person to give to this person so they can pit this person against this person. It's all about class warfare. We've got a guy in the White House who's not only, he's never signed the front of a paycheck. This guy has never had a real job. He's been a community instigator or whatever the heck he was before he got into the White House. And that's all that's in the White House. And if you're familiar with Ayn Rand and Atlas Shrugged, the looters and moochers have taken over Washington, D.C., and it is time to run them back where that rock they came out from under. We're here to celebrate the producers like Gibson, and I'm glad you're here with us. Thank you very much for coming out and enduring all of this, and be safe on the way home. We still got much more to go. We got more music, we got more speakers, and I got more great Gibson guitar coming up for you right here. Thank you very much.